We are starting our Chapter 8 unit, which is on rational and radical functions. The first topic we're going to take a look at is variation. 4 different types of variation, as you can see. The first is direct variation, when y equals kx. So it's like a line with no y-intercept. So imagine if you're graphing a line, it goes through the origin. Inverse variation, y equals k over x. And we're going to take a look at what this function looks like on a graph in a couple of days. Joint variation is when you have 3 variables that have a relationship similar to the direct variation. And then combined variation is when it's both direct and inverse, so you have 3 variables in that case as well. We're going to start with direct variation. We're going to start with a basic question, and for the most part we'll be focusing on word problems. Yay, I can tell you're all excited already. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do to solve for our direct variation equation is you can write out the generic direct variation, y equals kx. Substitute the values you know, and then solve for k. Y is negative 24, k is what we don't know, x is 4. Dividing both sides by 4, of course, we get k equals negative 6. So then we write the equation. Remember, x and y are the variables in our equation, k is our constant, or in this case, the coefficient of x. So y equals negative 6x is our equation. Let's take a look at what that looks like in a word problem. So keywords, of course, you want to look for what type of variation is the problem telling you the variables have. So it varies directly, so we're going to set up our direct variation equation again. Sorry, let's go through the steps. Same process. So we substitute what we know to solve for what we don't. If the money varies directly as the number of hours, the money is going to be your y. So make sure you pay attention to the wording to figure out which is your y value and which is your x value. And then our hours is x. Dividing both sides by 15, we get 775 for k. So again, we're going to write our equation. Y equals 775x. And then to answer the question, we substitute what we know to solve for what we don't. In this case, we know that she earned $178.25. That was our y. So of course, dividing both sides by 775 to solve for x, we get 23 hours. Don't forget to label your answer when it is a word problem.